Hey guys. Okay, so this is totally awkward, but Angie told me to go ahead and do it. So I feel like I'm like totally invading her space. I'm gonna try to add her in here. Let me see if I'm able to do that. All right, so it would help if I could spell. There she is. Okay. I'm gonna try inviting her on my end and see if this is gonna work. Come on, come on, come on. All right, so for those of you who don't know me, I'm Alison, and I am the recovering yoga pants addict behind the style blog Get Your Pretty On. And I say recovering yoga pants addict, but the fact is I still wear yoga pants a lot more often than I'd like to admit. So anyway, I have Angie's questions here, and if I'm not able to get her to join us, I'll just go ahead and read through those and we can just pretend like Angie's interviewing me, I guess. This is called improvising. We'll make do, right? All right, so anyway, I'm excited to be here to talk to you guys. I love talking to fellow moms, fellow work from home moms. A little bit of background and history. I've worked from home for the past almost 8 years now. And I originally started working from home whenever I transitioned out of corporate America. I got the opportunity, some things shifted around. My manager moved across the country and I was able to telecommute for the first time ever, which was amazing. And like every mom's dream come true, right? So I was able to get up in the morning and be here when my kids, to see them off to school and when they got home. And there were so many really good things about it. But there were also some bad things about it, not gonna lie. Mainly that I started to kind of lose motivation for getting dressed every day. And if you've been working from home for a while, or if you've maybe just started out, then you probably know what I'm talking about. It's one of those things, like there were a multitude of factors, but first off, I felt like everything in my closet was suited toward my past life in corporate America. And then I didn't have anything to wear that was like casual enough for every day, but comfy. So I resorted to throwing on my yoga pants every morning and just staying in them for the entire day. So anyway, this went on for several months where I was just doing the same habit every single day, wake up, throw on whatever's easy, convenient, and just go about my day. I wasn't wearing makeup or fixing my hair either. And quite honestly, I was not showering, which I'm not proud of. But after this went on for a while, I found that it wasn't affecting just my appearance. It started to affect some of the things that were happening around the house. Like I stopped working out as much, and then, I was kind of letting things slide with maybe we'll just start, reaching for convenience foods and not being as healthy. And I started gaining weight and the house wasn't as clean, and all these things were like leading up to this snowball effect. And I really got into what I now call my yoga pants mom rut, but honestly, I feel like it was a little bit deeper than that. And maybe that's just a cute way of saying that I was experiencing some depression around this. So I got to a point where I decided one day that I had to change things. I wasn't even sure how I was going to change it, but the first thing I thought of was, if I get up and get dressed every day, then maybe that's going to help. Like when I was in corporate America, I had to get up and get dressed every day. I had to have accountability, and I think that just missing out on that accountability was the hardest thing. So I started I woke up the next morning, I went into my closet, I started looking for an outfit, and I realized I'm not getting dressed every day because I don't have any clothes to wear. I had never really transitioned my closet over to these more casual pieces. So I ended up having to start from scratch and rebuild my wardrobe. And if you guys are here, could you guys say hi? I see people are joining, but I just want to make sure that you're actually seeing and hearing me here. Hi. Anyway, so the biggest obstacle at that point was I needed to rebuild my wardrobe, but I wasn't sure how to do that. I didn't know what pieces to buy. I didn't know what closet staples I needed to have in my wardrobe. And I think that was probably the hardest part, was like figuring out, what does this new lifestyle look like, and what should I be buying and what should I be wearing? So I took to the internet and I looked at Pinterest, and at that time, Pinterest was relatively new. So this was in 2012. It was before the proliferation of style bloggers. So style bloggers weren't a huge thing back then. And the ones that were out there were mainly like dress clothes and things that weren't going to work. Oh, hi, I see you guys. Hi, thank you. Things that weren't going to work for my everyday life. So I had to teach myself how to rebuild a casual wardrobe that was going to be great for my everyday life. I didn't need uncomfortable shoes, but something that was going to be a step up from the yoga pants. So something that worked for, you know, running out to Target or going to pick the kids up from school or running some errands or things like that. That's really what I needed at that point. And that's how I started my blog, Get Your Pretty On. It was an accountability partner for me. It was a place where I posted my outfits, posted what I was learning. And really, when I first started it, it was a creative outlet. It wasn't anything meant to turn into what it did today. I'm just going to be honest with you. It was more a place for me to share what I was learning and share what I was wearing. Well, it turned out that a lot of women were looking for resources like this, and Get Your Pretty On grew organically. So now we have lots of followers and women worldwide that follow Get Your Pretty On as a casual wardrobe resource for them to fill in that gap between like haute couture and high heels and fancy clothes and yoga pants. So I feel like that's kind of my little niche that I fall in. And those are the women I love serving and helping most, because that's what I can do most authentically. That's who I am, and that's what I do every day. So I'm going to go through these questions that Angie and I were going to discuss and share a little bit more about my story with you. I got to move this to the side so I can read my screen. So the first thing that she wanted to ask was, what got you started thinking about using capsule wardrobes? Were you a yoga pants mama too? Yes. And that is how I really started this concept of using capsule wardrobes and utilizing them seasonally. And if you're not familiar with capsule wardrobes, which most of you probably are, but this was a term that was coined like back in the 60s, I think, by a boutique owner in London, where he created this capsule of pieces that could be mixed and matched with each other to create a multitude of outfits. And I love dressing like this in my daily life because it truly makes getting dressed every day a no-brainer. I create outfit formulas out of the pieces in my closet, and then I know what I'm going to wear every day. So that was really the first step out of my mom rut. And I'll talk a little bit more about capsule wardrobes later on because she had some other questions about that. But if you're not familiar with this concept, I started an online styling program about 2 years into blogging. I had a lot of readers coming to me and saying, hey, I totally relate with what you're saying and what you're doing. I would love for you just to tell me to go out and buy these pieces and then show me ways that I can pair them up. And I thought about it for a minute and I was like, I can do that. I'm going to create a shopping list, tell women what to go out and buy on their own. This is not like Stitch Fix. I don't give you the pieces, but I tell you what to buy. And then you use your budget and you shop in the stores that you love, that fit your body and fit your lifestyle, and get the pieces on that list. And then I'm going to tell you how to pair them up every day. So that's what I do now. I send you a shopping list and I send you an email and say, here's what you're wearing today. It's one less thing to think about. I know we all have decision fatigue, right? I am a mom of 3. And I feel like I'm bombarded every day with 1,000,001 decisions. And the more things that I can make automatic, the better off my life is. So this was a way of getting dressed and creating a system out of it and knowing what I'm going to wear every day. And I never walk into my closet now and say, I don't know what to wear, because I have all of these resources and I have all the pieces in there that I can create lots of different mix and match outfits from them. So her next question was, do you have tips for girls who work from home and want to be comfortable but still look put together without looking too formal or fancy? Yes. Okay, so I love skinny jeans, and although there's this vicious rumor going around right now that skinny jeans are going out of style, it is not true. Skinny jeans are a new classic, and I think we're going to see them sticking around for a very long time. Although you're going to see some new silhouettes in 2019. We're seeing things like wide leg pants and high-waisted jeans and things like that. But for working from home, I think a comfortable pair of skinny jeans with a little bit of stretch in them are amazing. And you can wear them with all kinds of footwear. I like to wear slip-on sneakers. I like to wear mules and loafers and flats. And skinny jeans work great with those. But then on date nights, you can throw on a cute pair of booties or some leopard heels or something fun like that with a blouse and dress them up. So I think every woman should have a great fitting pair of skinny jeans. And if you don't know what color to start with either a dark wash, denim, or black, because those are going to be your most versatile. And then when you want to branch out, you can try adding a white pair to your collection. I know, I get the biggest pushback for saying buy white pants, but White jeans are super versatile and you can wear them year round. And most people that feel like they're out of their comfort zone who end up trying them end up loving them. So trust me on that. And then once you have a pair of pants that fit you great, then you can add in different pieces. Like I said, for date night, you can throw on a nice blouse and some heels. Or for staying at home, you can throw on a cute t-shirt, half tuck it in the front, throw on a cardigan over it, wear a denim jacket over it. You can dress it up in a multitude of ways. Add a pendant necklace, put on a leopard print belt, wear some printed shoes. There's so many different things that you can do just to dress up a basic t-shirt and jeans, as well as just throwing on an additional layer like a utility jacket or a denim jacket or a cardigan or things like that. There's always ways that you can dress it up and take it up to the next level. I love moto jackets too. I'm a huge fan of moto jackets, and I feel like they're casual enough that you can get away with for every day, like over a white t-shirt with your skinny jeans and either a pair of slip-on sneakers or flats, or you can dress them up for nighttime and wear it for a date night out too, and just adds a little bit of edginess to your outfit. So, all right, so next question is tips for girls who don't like to shop. So here is my dirty little secret. I hate shopping, and I think that's why I created Get Your Pretty On and Style Challenges by Get Your Pretty On, which is the name of my Capsule Wardrobe program. Because what I used to do was I would go out into the store, grab a bunch of stuff, or I'd get super overwhelmed, like, oh, I don't even know what to buy. And I would come home and I would dump out a bag of pieces on my bed, and I would realize that nothing in there went with anything else in my closet or with each other. So I didn't know how to pair it up into outfits. So I'd hang all this stuff up in my closet and then I would never really wear it. Like it'd hang in there with the tags on it. And I really hated shopping because I felt like I wasn't confident when I walked in the store. Like I didn't know what to buy, and I didn't know what was on trend, and I didn't know how to pair things up. So if you don't like to shop, then my tips for you are this: go through your closet and be really, really honest with yourself about what you're actually wearing in there and what you're not. Because the fact is, we only wear about 20% of what's in our closets. Yes, 20%. So if you clean everything out and you only put 20% back in, it's going to be kind of scary at first. You're going to say, oh my gosh, I have no clothes. And that's okay. You have clothes. You're only wearing those clothes anyway. So it's shocking, but it's okay. So that's a great place to start, is to say, what do I have? And then you know what gaps you need to fill in. That way you can walk into a store armed with a shopping list and say, I know I need black jeans. I need a new white t-shirt. I need, whatever wardrobe basics you really need, you can go ahead and fill in. And I think that really takes the stress out of shopping, and it makes you feel a little bit more confident when you walk into the store armed with a list. It's just like grocery shopping. If you walk in there and you're hungry, you want everything. You're going to throw it all in your cart. And clothing shopping is no different. If you don't know what you have and where you're at, then you're not going to know what you need. So I think that that's my biggest tip. And then also make sure that the things that you do buy, you absolutely love. I always tell Get Your Pretty On pretties that if it's not a heck yes, it's a no. If you don't love it, you're not going to wear it. It's going to hang in your closet. If it doesn't fit you, flatter you, or something that just lights you up inside, that's probably something you should just leave on the rack. So I think that helps to guide shopping decisions a lot. All right, so next up, best tips for dressing body parts you don't love. Ooh, this is a good one, Angie. Like if someone's heavier on top or heavier on bottom. Sorry, I gotta move my phone. Best advice on how to dress so you feel comfortable. Okay, this is a really good question, and one I actually get a lot. So I think the tendency is when we don't like a body part, like for me, I've got junk in the trunk. So I always think, okay, if you don't like something, then you wanna put a lot of fabric over it and hide it, right? Well, that's not necessarily the best tactic. So, a lot of times we dress in baggier clothing to try to hide something that we're not a fan of. But my advice for you is actually kind of the opposite of that. I like to tell women to find one body part that you love. Maybe it's your shoulders, your arms. It could be your upper body. It could be your waist. It could be your legs, whatever it is. We all have one body part that we love, right? And then accentuate that and let it be the star of the show. But also if you have body parts that maybe you're not so much in love with, wear something over them that skims and flatters, but is not too baggy, and also something that's not super tight and restrictive either. So you really just want to look for nice fabrics with a lot of stretch in them, that are forgiving and are going to be super comfortable. Again, that's why I love denim with stretch in it, because it's very forgiving, yet it sucks everything in at the same time. So, look for fabrics like that. There are a lot of great jeans out there too now that have, like tummy panels built into them, if that's something that you're looking for. But we live in a day and age where, granted, we don't wear girdles like our grandmothers probably did, but we do have a lot of awesome fabric choices out there right now, and a lot of different ways that we can find clothes that fit and flatter our bodies and celebrate the beautiful creations that we are. And again, just really focus on the good and what you love, and make sure that you let some body parts be the star of the show in that way. Okay, next up. Okay, so this next question is about capsule wardrobes and the benefits of them, and sharing with you the spring challenge, my spring style challenge. So I already shared some of the benefits of capsule wardrobes with you, but I'll go into this a little bit deeper. So every season of the year, I create a different casual capsule wardrobe. So the spring capsule is going to be released actually Friday, March 8th, which is right around the corner. And what I do is I go through, I start this a few months in advance. I go through and look at all of the things that are trending right now. So for spring, we're seeing things like bright colors and stripes and polka dots and tortoise. We've got lots of tortoise out there for spring. We've got pastels, wide leg pants, white jeans, and espadrille sandals. And there's so many fun trends. And I try to look at them and identify them for wearability. Like there's some trends out there that we're totally not going to wear. I was looking at makeup trends last week, and on the runways were like glittered lips, which that's not going to happen in my real life. I think I get a few weird looks at Target if I did that, but there are a lot of runway trends that are like that too, that you're totally not going to wear in real life. So I try to find the ones that I think are going to be the most wearable for real women like us. And then I create my capsule wardrobe around those. So what I do is I start with some basic items that you probably already have in your closet, like dark wash jeans or black jeans or white jeans or a white t-shirt, a neutral cardigan, different things that a lot of women already have in their closets. And I make that the basis of the capsule wardrobe. And then we just add in some fun trends so that you're not having to break the bank every season by going out and buying a whole new wardrobe. And you still get to add in the trends and do it in a way that's fun and that freshens up your basics. I don't think you should have to buy a new wardrobe every season or every year for that fact. If you find some basic items that you absolutely love, which I call these closet staples, then you're going to keep wearing those pieces over and over again and just refreshing them with a few fun new trends every season. And really that's what the whole point of the program is that I run. I make it super affordable because I can't afford a personal stylist, and my bet is that most women in my demographic can't either. We are moms, so we're probably not doing that. And if you are, there's nothing wrong with that either. But personal stylists charge like $150 an hour to come in and tell you, what pieces in your closet you can create outfits from, or to take you shopping or whatever. But I do this for $39. I give you the shopping list and 31 days worth of outfit combinations created from that list. So I want to try to democratize personal style. I feel like it's something that we should all have access to. And that's why I'm trying to make it affordable, because then you have to go out and buy clothes on top of that. But you make that fit your budget and you shop at the stores that you love. And I provide you with links to recommended items. Like you can shop anywhere on my shopping list, from Target to Nordstrom. It doesn't matter. Whatever you love, you can find a piece that's going to fit your lifestyle and your budget and your body. We also provide links for a lot of different body types too. So you'll find resources in there for that as well. So the spring challenge does kick off on Friday, March 8th, but I do have something for you that's absolutely free. And before then, I have a closet staples wardrobe shopping list. So if you feel like you're maybe in pretty good shape with your wardrobe, but there's probably a few pieces that you're lacking that would kind of round it out. Or if you feel like you're rebuilding from scratch, like maybe you just had a baby, or maybe you left corporate and are moving into a work from home position, or maybe there's been some other lifestyle change, a weight loss, or something that is creating this need for you now to rebuild your wardrobe. I have a closet staples shopping list that you can download for free. It's at getyourprettyon.com/topknotgirls. So that should be easy to remember, right? And you just have to enter your email address in there and I will email it to you. You don't have to stay on my list if you don't want to. You can unsubscribe after that. But anyway, you're going to get that list to download and print off, and then you can just go through and check off anything you already have in your closet and then head out and shop for the things that you need. And this is really going to give you a good base for your wardrobe. I also include 4 casual outfit ideas with that. So you'll see 4 ways to pair up some of the pieces on the list. And then there's an option if you would like to, if you choose to purchase it, of 64 outfit ideas created from that one closet staples list. So that is also there for you. But anyway, if you guys have any questions about spring style, any questions about style in general, like where do I start? What should I get? Please drop them here in the comments. I am more than happy to answer them. I also have a Facebook group at Get Your Pretty On. It's called Get Your Pretty On Pretties, Pretties, and you can join that as well. We have lots of fun discussions about style advice and all kinds of good stuff. So I would love to have you join in there. And thank you, Angie. I'm sorry I didn't get to actually personally interact with you, but your questions definitely gave us a good starting point for the discussion, and I appreciate that. Thank you guys for having me today. Again, ask away if you have any questions at all. I appreciate your time. Bye.